The anime starts with an epic shot of the sea. We see a fishing net full of wriggling fish. The fishermen on the boat are busy checking their catch, chatting and laughing. But suddenly, they stop. Their mouths drop open, eyes wide with fear and shock. What did they see? Outside the restaurant, we meet a girl named Kaori. She has recently moved to Okinawa from Tokyo. Kaori is busy on a call with a boy named Tadashi who is working in an office. It seems that Tadashi and Kaori are engaged, and Tadashi's uncle has helped Kaori get a summer room near the sea. Inside the restaurant, there are some guys and Kaori's two friends, Erika and Aki. Kaori asks Erika about the guys, but as Kaori expected, these guys were hitting on her friend Erika. Kaori didn't like this, as they don't spend much time together, and Erika is ruining this moment by bringing guys again. Erika didn't care much and asks everyone to go shopping. In the evening, they were on their way to the summer house when suddenly Aki noticed a strange, rotting smell. Kaori too noticed something in the bushes, but as Erika called her, she didn't investigate the sound. However, we all know there is something in that bush. When they reached the house, Kaori opened the door. The whole house was full of the same rotten smell. Suddenly, Aki heard a sound and was scared. Erika and Kaori think Aki is joking, but when Kaori checked, she was shocked to see that the creature was so fast. However, Kaori managed to kill the creature by crushing it. All three of them were shocked to see such a strange fish with legs. Kaori threw the fish in a poly bag. In a call, Kaori told Tadashi that the smell from the fish was like a rotten human. Tadashi laughs it off as something like this doesn't exist. But it is true, as the creature is not dead yet and even starts flying with the bag. Near the shore, there are multiple splashes of water, meaning there is more than one monster like that. In the morning, Kaori and Aki were deciding plans for the day, but Erika has invited the guy from yesterday. However, this is not a concern right now. In the other room, Erika and the guys realize something, the odd, rotten smell from yesterday. Erika turned back, and there was a walking shark monster. Erika shouted for help, and the girls ran to help, even though they were terrified to see the monster. But got stuck in the doorframe. Erika's skirt was stuck in the monster's leg too, and Kaori tried to help Erika by pulling her. But while she helped her, the monster was able to break the doorframe. Because of this impact, Kaori and Aki flew away. Aki asks Erika for help, but the terrified Erika kicked Aki and ran away. Kaori somehow stands and tries to take Aki to safety, but the unconscious monster starts following them. Kaori, Erika, and Aki thought they were safe in that room, but the monster burst the door to enter. The monster attacked Erika again, but Kaori saved her. Before they could rest, Kaori noticed that the streets are filled with fishes, and not only that, the whole city. The police have tried to shoot them, but the bullets don't work. A tense Tadashi called Kaori to ask about her well-being. Kaori asked if Tokyo is safe. It was, until now. Tadashi told Kaori not to come to Tokyo, but before he could complete the sentence, he was attacked. Kaori is worried and knows something has happened to Tadashi. She decides to leave for Tokyo. Aki requests her to stay, but she can't, as she has the responsibility to protect her family. After Kaori leaves, Aki is alone and thinks Kaori has betrayed her, while Erika is having the best of her life. Aki wishes Kaori to die. At the airport, Kaori finally gets a ticket. On the plane, she meets a guy named Shirakawa. After talking for a while, Kaori falls asleep. She remembers telling Tadashi not to die, as she still remembers the odor of her dead father's corpse. I don't know, but why is this anime so obsessed with the smell of corpses? Anyway, Kaori wakes up after hearing a commotion. When she checks, the city is filled with fishes, and somehow the pilot landed the plane in an airport filled with fishes. While in the house, the guys are leaving as Erika is not feeling well. Shirakawa and Kaori part ways as Kaori has to go to Tokyo, and Shirakawa decides to work here. When Kaori leaves, Shirakawa receives a mail with a photo, asking him to interview Professor Koyanagi about the fish monsters. Shirakawa realizes the second guy in the photo is Kaori's fiancé, Tadashi. Shirakawa then rushes towards the train to find Kaori, as their destination is the same now. Shirakawa has to propose to Kaori that he will leave her when she reaches Tadashi safely, but there is nothing safe there. While Aki is tense as the fishes are back and Erika has locked herself in the room, Aki musters some courage and decides to check on Erika, only to find that she has turned ugly and bloated. In the train, Shirakawa wakes up Kaori as she becomes unconscious when the train gets derailed suddenly because of the fishes, and everyone is injured. Both of them decide to walk to the nearest station. Aki is terrified to see the beautiful Erika like that. Erika was feeling weird after she was stung by the monster's legs. So she checked herself in the mirror only to realize she has become something disgusting, with pimples all over her body. Shirakawa and Kaori rush out of the subway only to see the whole city destroyed by the monster. Suddenly, Kaori receives a call, and the other person didn't clarify their name. But Kaori thinks it's Tadashi. Shirakawa notices that they can take the abandoned truck. They rush, but are attacked by the shark again. The shark attacked Shirakawa, and when he stands up again, the shark starts to follow him and Kaori. Kaori jumps behind a metal door, and that instance was going to be the last for Shirakawa, but Kaori saves him by pulling. They thought they were saved. But no, an octopus attacks Shirakawa, throwing him towards a truck, while it continues to strangle Kaori. Shirakawa uses his brain and crashes the truck on the monster. Thus, they escape only with Kaori's just scratch. Suddenly, they notice something in the sky, and when Kaori focuses on it, she realizes it's the same monster she killed yesterday. While Aki is trying to run away from Erika, the house is filled with the monsters. One monster also stings Aki. But when Erika again tries to ask for help, Aki starts laughing. She is happy, as Erika has become ugly, because from the start, she thinks Erika and Kaori treated Aki like she was ugly. And now Erika's current appearance is matching her personality of stealing other girls' men. After some heated argument, it turns into a fight, and Aki starts to hurt Erika. In this scene, we get to know how much Aki hates Erika and Kaori as they made her feel ugly. Kaori and Shirakawa see some men dressed in masks. Shirakawa asks what's going on here, and they tell him they are trying to stop the monsters from entering the city, and no civilian is allowed. But Kaori tries to enter forcefully, as Tadashi might be there. But the men stop her. Aki has beaten Erika badly, but suddenly the situation is strange, as it seems Aki forgets all about it, and she starts to find Erika and Kaori. Tears start coming out of Erika's eye, who is lying there after realizing what she has become. On the bridge, Kaori starts to cry, as even after multiple attempts, the men are not allowing them to pass. Meanwhile, the news channels are filled with discussions and debates about these new creatures, and the army is trying to control the situation, but even they are unable to do so. Kaori and Shirakawa stay at a house, and Kaori apologizes to Shirakawa for her behavior on the bridge. Shirakawa then browses the internet only to find out that a virus is spreading through the fishes, which are transforming humans. But the government denies this theory. Shirakawa then tells Kaori that he became a cameraman to uncover the real truths, as his father and mother committed suicide because his father was alleged for a killing, but the real culprit was never caught, as all the information is twisted to uncover the truth. Kaori thinks that the truth is what we can see, so she will believe that Tadashi is alive until she sees him. Shirakawa is impressed and starts to review the information again to find the truth. But Kaori notices that the professor they talked about earlier is none other than Tadashi's uncle, and there are chances that he knows about Tadashi. They then leave to find Professor Koyanagi. We then see Aki, who is roaming in the dangerous streets where soldiers are fighting for their lives to survive. But Aki seems kind of weird when a soldier asks her to ask refugees somewhere. The thing she was murmuring is about the station. Aki then finally returns to her senses when she sees Erika again. Kaori and Shirakawa find Koyanagi's house. They try to ring the bell multiple times, but no one responds. So Kaori breaks into the house and sees Tadashi's shoes there. Kaori checks multiple rooms but doesn't find Tadashi. Shirakawa then enters Koyanagi's laboratory. There are some research files about walking fishes and a video on a PC. They decide to investigate it to find a clue. In the video, Koyanagi tells that he was trying to find out about the monster when suddenly one bit him and he had to chop his arm off to survive. The professor then tells that the monsters are composed of a cylinder and piston, and they move when gas passes through the piston. And the result of his arm is the gas inside them which infected the arm. He knows about this type of infection, as during World War II, the Japanese army was trying to make a bacteriological weapon in Okinawa because they found an unknown bacteria in a fish near the shore. It was producing rapid gas, and the army decided to use this bacteria as a weapon, but a problem occurred as the infected animals stopped moving after some time. So they decided to make a machine that will allow these creatures to walk using gas pressure. But the ship that was transferring the machine was attacked by the US on its way. Suddenly, Tadashi fell down, and Koyanagi assumed he is infected. Kaori knew that the laboratory in the film is in the basement. While Aki faces Erika, Erika transforms into a spider after the tentacle gets attached to her. Erika then chases Aki. After that, Aki finds herself in an alleyway where Erika pushes Aki into a pool filled with fishes. Aki requests Erika to save her, but she doesn't, as Aki has betrayed her once. In the basement, Kaori and Shirakawa find that Tadashi has already mutated. Koyanagi then enters and presses a button, and suddenly Tadashi starts moving. Both think Koyanagi is crazy because of his experiment. Tadashi sees Shirakawa and attacks him, even stabbing Koyanagi and making an escape. Kaori starts to follow him, but Shirakawa tries to stop her as he is already infected. But Kaori leaves, asking Shirakawa if he will be able to stop himself if he saw his loved one like that. Koyanagi, who is beyond saving, asks Shirakawa to help him as he has some stuff to do. Shirakawa asks the reason for going to such extremes, but the only answer he receives is that Koyanagi just wants to know the truth. Kaori was trying to find Tadashi when she saw a soldier shooting. Suddenly, a big walking machine containing many mutated creatures came there. It was using the gas to catch more of them. Meanwhile, Shirakawa notices that the bodies of the mutated are bursting because of the gas. Suddenly, he hears a voice following it, and he finds a circus camp in the middle of the road. Entering there, Shirakawa finds a man who showed him a flame show using the mutated. But when the mutated blow on the fire, the gas takes on a very scary face. The man told him that he thinks the bacteria is a superior species from another universe. The man then showed the captured Tadashi. Shirakawa identified Tadashi, and Kaori also reached there at that moment. Seeing them, Tadashi ran again, but the place was already surrounded by the mutants. Kaori decides to use the oldest trick in the book to wake up Tadashi's inner self. And it seems to be working, as all the mutants attack Tadashi. Shirakawa tries to stop Kaori from helping the mutated Tadashi, when Shirakawa too gets stung on the arm. Shirakawa then tells Kaori that they should leave the place with other survivors. Kaori was not ready at first, but Shirakawa tells her that Tadashi would not want her to stay here and die. At the port, Shirakawa asks Kaori to leave for the ship alone, as he can't come because of his infected arm. Shirakawa tells Kaori the truth about following her, as he saw Tadashi with the professor in the image. Shirakawa then asks her to take the pen drive of information with her, but she denies, as for her, the truth is what she saw herself. Initially, Kaori asks Shirakawa if she is terrible to life after she lost everything, for which he answers that she is not. After she leaves, Shirakawa sees Koyanagi in a flying machine, which makes him laugh. By now, every part of the world is infected. On the ship, Kaori meets a man who tells her that the machines are not made by humans, as the mechanics are too weird. His assumption is that it is formed in the ocean depth. He also wonders if this corpse smell will ever end, but Kaori answers with a smile that she doesn't care much. And with a scary yet beautiful sky, the movie ends here.